You're in the rant wormhole where I rant about whatever my $15 a month plus patrons want me to rant about. You can get one of these by being one of those. This one is for Mishian, who wants me to rant about Ace Combat. If you don't know much about it, rant about the times your mom and or dad wronged you. I don't know anything about Ace Combat. As for times my mom or dad wronged me, like, it's such a bitter thing to suggest. Like, my parents are great. I love my parents. They were good people. They are good people. So, I don't really want to put them on blast or anything. But like, and also like defining wronged me is difficult in its own way. I mean, there's lots of things that I have been upset with them about over the years, and in a broad sense I could say that like moving constantly through my whole upbringing definitely was not the right choice. If I had to say, I don't know if that's wronging me, but it definitely affected my upbringing in such a way that it was difficult for me to ever fit in or catch on to really like what it means to be a person, because I didn't hang out with people. I never like had long-term friends. I was never a part of a community or anything like that. So, I could see that as having wronged me in some way, but at the same time it kind of defined who I am, and I wouldn't be here if not for that. Like I see myself as the sum total of my experiences, and so any success, any happiness I have now is because of whatever my parents did, whether it was, whether it seems like it was the right or wrong choice. Like, if it weren't for the fact that I didn't fit in and all that, I wouldn't be where I am now, and I'm happy with where I am now. So, if we're talking about something a little bit more like, immediate or petty, that might be easier. Like, there was one time I was eating spaghetti with my family, and I have a tendency to slurp my spaghetti, like, get, so like ramen, and my dad thought it was disgusting, and he kept complaining about it. But I didn't know, like, another way of eating it, like, it was just what was natural to me, and he was like, he got mad at me for eating it that way one time, and I just said, fuck it, I'm never eating spaghetti with you guys again. Like, I just straight up wouldn't eat spaghetti with the family for years because I was so pissed off that I got complaints about how I eat spaghetti. And then later I started eating it with them again and eating it the same way I always did, and I was just like, fuck you, I'm eating the spaghetti this way, Uh, I don't know if that counts as wronging me. Oh god. Oh, my dad has a tendency to tell stories about me to people that are highly embarrassing, and he'll tell everybody, because my dad was a general manager at a dealership, and like he just constantly talks about me and my brothers and shares everything we do. He shares my videos with people, he shows them my stuff, he like shows them, and like I choose my audience, like I wouldn't show my videos to somebody who I just met, or probably even if I met somebody who I didn't think would enjoy my videos, I wouldn't show them my videos. I wouldn't even mention that I make them. Like, I'm very particular about, like, the reason my stuff's on YouTube is that I know there's an audience here that will appreciate it, and it's not like I'm awkwardly making someone watch it, not that I'm complaining that he shows my videos to people. I think it's cool, but like he will also tell stories about me, like just being weird and or gross, at any random point in my upbringing, like pieces of things that I don't necessarily identify with, at present, like, so it's like, oh great, dad, yeah, thanks for, letting everybody know about that time that I like ate chili off of Victor's shoe, because I was like, when I was a kid I liked to be kind of a gross out personality for attention, basically, and my dad will talk about that like it's just who I am and how I've been, and I'm like, I don't want people to know this stuff. Is that wronging me? I don't really know. Let me try to think of something my mom might have done. I like I have like a cringe list, like a list of things that either parent has done that makes me cringe. Those aren't necessarily wronging me though. Um, what has my mom ever done to wrong me? My mom is so caring and loving and like would do anything to just not. Do you think of any stories I've told you about my parents wronging me?
Uh,
Like, has there ever been like something you would describe as they wrong? Like, do you think they've wronged me in any way, ever?
I don't think so.
I can't really think. My parents are really good. Like, that's why I've made it through life. That's why like everything I have is the result of them. They took good care of me. If it weren't for the fact that my dad, you know, made like gave me tons of advice on how to live my life and is the reason I have a perfect credit score and like uh, a car, then like I can't complain. I basically can't complain. I'm sorry. This is the best I could do.